show. Now 5. Coleman got to go. Coleman the step back. Yeah! Oh!
Yo, let's go.
What's up?
It's time. Let's explore.
We're going?
Yeah.
We're gonna see Asheville?
We got a championship.
Let's do it.
We got it. We got the Longhorns. Now we see the city.
Aloha, we are here at the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yes.
Tell the people what this is, Tate.
This is a historic site, right? If you're in North Carolina or if you're anywhere in the world, you want to come to a place that was built in 1895, a 250-room manor that is the largest private residence in North America. I'll say that again, the largest private residence in North America. It is also in the cradle of forestry. That's what they call it here. It's a beautiful forest, it's a beautiful property, and it's a beautiful time of the year. We got Christmas trees behind us. People come here for this. This is like the tourist stop of the year for North Carolinians and for people all over the world.
Built for George Vanderbilt. I think he ran to the grocery to pick up some milk, so we're gonna crash his house real quick.
We apologize, George. We don't want to
hopefully we'll get out of here before he gets home. But initial impressions, Tate.
Wow.
Like, this is as you said, the Bruce Wayne Manor type vibe. I'm getting like a Clue situation, like a murder mystery type situation going on in here. I'm excited to get in there and check this thing out. 250 rooms. I don't know how many we're gonna see, but that's a little bigger than my house. I'll say that much.
Yeah, we'll say that, and we should say this is it's stunning to say the least. Even if camera can't really catch it, as you walk up, you come around the bend. They kind of trick you a little bit. The road kind of weaves. You can't see the manor. You can't see the house. Then you make the turn, and immediately you're just impressed. You're like, wow, what a beautiful site. What a beautiful manor. Let's go inside and check it out.
Let's go inside.
Is there like an Alfred here? Is there someone that like oversees the manor?
We have very limited.
Sorry, we kind of think everything is Batman.
Like literally all we know is Batman. All right, we're here in the banquet hall. This is the heartbeat, the center, this is the room. This room was used. We'll put it that way. There are a million rooms in this house.
There are 250 rooms, but this one's the most.
This one was the most used. We have, how high are the ceilings? Are we saying, Tate?
70 feet, so 7 basketball goals, if you want to do the math there. And it's an absolutely beautiful ceiling.
There is like a massive organ. There are countless deer and moose heads up around. We got just like very, very granular details on all these wood panelings and carvings.
It is a work of art. I mean,
we've been in here for like 20 minutes, and every time I look around, I notice new things. It's unbelievable.
Honestly, when you walk in here, there's a certain air about the room that you can feel the history, you can feel the vibe, and
here's my question though: when you have as many fireplaces as they have in this room, which one does Santa come down? Which tree does Santa put the presents under?
I like to think that he switches it up.
These are problems that we don't have. But like at the Biltmore House, Santa gets confused.
Actually, it belonged to Napoleon Bonaparte. And Mr. Vanderbilt received it as a gift for his 21st birthday.
Yeah,
as you do. As you do, yes.
TVs in the room. All right, there it is, the Biltmore House. We saw it, Tate. This was like, it was the
We
weirdest.
came, we saw, we did not conquer, but Vanderbilt did and built this beautiful manor, and it is honestly immaculate. That's probably the best word, immaculate.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
great time.
It was a very strange episode of Cribs, I'm sure. But
We did not see the refrigerator. We tried to find it. I don't know where it is inside, but other than that, it was a great time. And
I'll say this:
best crib in America.
I was looking for more of an open concept, so I don't think I'm gonna buy this. I think we're gonna keep looking. House hunters will continue. We're very thankful to the people that Biltmore letting us in, letting us look around.
We're not done yet, Titus.
Yeah.
We got to keep going. We got to keep exploring Asheville. We're gonna go, I think, ziplining.
Folks,
next.
if you thought the Biltmore was all that Asheville had to offer, you're
Wrong.
in for a
Wrong.
treat.
Yeah. Let's go.
We are here at the Adventure Center of Asheville, where you can do various things. You
Yes.
can mountain bike, Tate. You can ride a zip line. Our good friend Jeff here, who runs the place, is going to take us zip lining today. We are excited. We are going to strap up. We are going to ride the zip line through the forests of western North Carolina and see what happens.
Yeah, we're only a few minutes from downtown Asheville. I mean, you get here, you're like, where am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere. But no, it's really close, easy drive. 10 years ago, Jeff, you made this beautiful place, and we're excited to be here and get this thing going. So let's go on the zip line. Let's make it happen.
Here we go. All right, we're walking towards the Kid Zip. Don't let the name fool you. They said that this is one of the most intense things that you can possibly do in Asheville.
Made it! Nice!
Oh my God.
547 up forward.
That was the bunny slope?
Hey, you did it! Mark, that's on my second check on the
Oh my God.
You did that! Good job! Are you cold or nervous?
Yes.
Both. Yeah,
Yes.
there it is.
Yes.
I really wish that all guests that came out here were as good of breakers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's easy when you just want to break at all times. So, like,
But yours is like...
the moment I
even though
jumped off of the thing, I was like, I've made a huge mistake.
I should Another way to teach people that this is a period of growth. It's a growth zone here, you know. You learn a lot about yourself.
Run over here before they make me do another one.
Basically just a way to climb around and play in the trees with kids and adults, and there's everything from very beginner levels. We call this the bunker here, and so that level, it's about 12 to 15 feet, would be our beginner courses.
Yep.
And then it goes up as high as 45 feet, and at 45 feet it's more Ninja Warrior. There's like swinging hula hoops that you have to climb on and get across. There's a climbing wall that you climb horizontally across. But yeah, any age from, so we have families that come with their 4-year-old kids to couples, young adults, and that kind of thing that come out here. Well, appreciate you guys coming out here.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank
wish
you
you
so
could have done
much.
something to have Carolina win.
Yeah,
You know?
me too.
One of the great selling points of this beautiful city of Asheville, North Carolina is the craft brewery scene, and a man who is helping bolster that reputation is joining us now. His name is Cliff Morey. He is the owner of Brewed. Cliff, let's start there. What exactly is Brewed?
Yeah, so Brewing, we kind of take two things. On one hand, we help servers and bartenders in the area become a little bit better informed about beer. We offer staff training for bars and restaurants, so they can do a better job about talking about, serving, selling beer. And the fun part is our brewery tours. So we take our guests on kind of educational, kind of nerdier brewery tours behind the scenes of the breweries in the South Slope area, showing them how it's made, getting into the raw ingredients, talking about beer flavor, and a little bit of Asheville history along the way.
And what is it about Asheville? I mean, there's a lot of breweries obviously in Asheville. What is the draw? Because there's so many craft breweries here. There's so many. I mean, I know Sierra Nevada moved here a few years back. So like, what is the draw for the beer drinker and for the beer producer in Asheville?
Yeah, so for beer producers, there are kind of logistical and cultural things at work. Logistically, North Carolina has been a state with really favorable laws for breweries for a long time.
Yep.
A lot of the surrounding southeastern states required breweries to sell all their product to a middleman distributor and then to retailers and then out to the public. Gotcha. North Carolina allows direct sales and has for a long time, so breweries can sell right at their tasting room.
It's the Frank Lucas, cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
What is it like? Give us like a sneak peek of like things we would learn on this tour that is practical.
So that we can sound smart when our friends ask us about a certain beer.
Then I will go back home and I'll say, yeah, that beer you're drinking, I bet you didn't know blank.
Yeah, for sure. So one of the things we do is we focus on the ingredients. So we'll pass around some of these raw materials, let you sample malted barley, let you smell fresh hops, and then taste through beers that feature those. So you can go back and impress your friends and say, oh, I detect some black patent malt in this porter.
Just be nice and pretentious.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the way to do it.
Pretentious.
That's what we're at.
And is there a name? I know like for wine, sommelier is the term that we use, but is there something that you guys have as craft brew masters? Is it the Ale Master? Is it the Ale Man? What do you call yourself to let people know that you are an expert?
So the industry or the organization has kind of taken over that as the Cicerone certification program. Ooh. And so it's kind of the beer world's equivalent to the sommelier program for wine. And so I'm an advanced Cicerone, which meant I sat through a very long, grueling 9-hour test of writing and drinking and to earn that title. Yeah.
That's a great test. I think that might be the best test in the world right there. I think we could do that.
Yeah,
we can make that happen.
Our favorite beers. My favorite beer is cold. His favorite beer is free. Yeah. Do you have a preference of what your favorite beer would be?
Yeah, in my hand.
Yeah, there we go. We got it all covered. Look at that.
That's a trio. Yeah, this is Three's Company right here.
Cliff Morey, owner of Brewing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we're here with Dodie Stevens. She's the Director of Communications for Explore Asheville. And as such, communicate to us, what is Asheville? Where are we? We've been here for a while. I've been going around the city. I never really stopped to think, like, where in the world am I?
Well, we're in the westernmost part of North Carolina, all the way up in the mountains. Asheville is surrounded by the highest peaks in the eastern United States. The scenic, America's famous scenic parkway, the Blue Ridge Parkway, runs right through Asheville and intersects us. So Asheville basically sits in a bowl, a beautiful, colorful downtown surrounded by this gorgeous backdrop of beautiful adventure and mountains for exploring.
And we have to ask, because I think a lot of people, when they hear Asheville, they may not know the characteristics of Asheville, but you know, for the people back home, can you explain just the arts and the music and the vibrance, the color, like you said, of Asheville and how it stands out and how it's so different in this state?
Well, we have a really creative and collaborative community here. You know, people come here to be inspired by this beautiful Blue Ridge backdrop.
Absolutely.
And then so it is just a melting pot for all sorts of creative ideas and independent businesses and artists, and you can really feel that creativity like as soon as you step into town, especially downtown. The vibrant downtown is gorgeous architecture, murals on all the walls and public art. And you'll see buskers and street performers on every corner that are really like just the first like tip of the iceberg when it comes to like our music scene and our art scene. So as you're exploring downtown, you can hit galleries and boutiques and art studios, and it's really an immersive, like hands-on art scene where you can really, you know, explore on your own.
Absolutely.
Everybody I've met here has a laundry list of recommendations.
They have a lot of recommendations.
And I guess my question to you, Dodie, is where do you suppose this pride for Asheville comes from? Because I've never seen anything like it, frankly. I've never been anywhere where people are so into the city of which they live. What would you attribute that to, do you think?
I love this question because it really speaks to some of the things that I love about Asheville. We have such, you know, we're here in the South. We're like this creative little mecca in the South. But people who come here have a passion for this place and where they live, and it's a very welcoming city. And so, no matter kind of where you come from, you know, people here want to share a piece of this place that they love with you. And so, I'm sure that's why anytime you sit down at a bar, you know, stroll down the street, people are usually glad to help you or suggest their favorite.
If I did everything that has been recommended that I'd try,
you would live here forever.
I would live here. It would take me 5 years, I think.
I think that's the trick. They're like, you have to do all these things, so just stay here and live with us. That's great. Yeah. We don't have enough time in the world to make it work, so we're just happy to do that. We're happy to be in this beautiful city.
We're so glad you're here.
Thank you so much.
There you have it. We came, we saw, we conquered.
Yeah, we Ashevilled. We did it. We Maui'd in Nashville. Who would have thought? Against all odds.
Thank you to the great city of Asheville. We had a fantastic time. We got to see everything there is to see.
Yeah,
not really.
Look at the Blue Ridge Mountains right behind us. What is this? This is so perfect.
Shout out to George Vanderbilt for letting us in his home.
What a guy.
Shout out to the Asheville Adventure Center, ziplining. That's the first time I've ever done that outside, so that was quite an adventure. Shout out to Explore Asheville, all the people that helped us put this on, the Maui Invitational. Who else we got to shout out?
We got to shout out our production crew right now taking care of us. We had to shout out Kemper Lesnick for taking care of us, obviously getting here, making the Maui Invitational possible.
Shout out to Matt Coleman for hitting the game-winning shot to win the Maui Invitational.
No, take that back. Take that.
Shaka Smart. Thank you to all the fine people of this great city for showing us a good time. We wish we could spend more time here, but life calls.
Yeah, unlike Stanford, we cannot stay here for 2 more weeks, unfortunately, but we will be back. Aloha. Thank you, Asheville.
See you guys.
Shaka, bra.